Hi, I'm Daniel and welcome to this edition of the Hot Performer Show. In today's show, we'll be throwing some light on the share price of Brickworks and its performance. So let's get started. Shares of Brickworks rose nearly 5% in early trade today after the infrastructure company recorded record numbers for its first half results. Brickworks is in the business of manufacturing, selling and distributing building products in Australia. The stock rose by 4.73% to the intraday high of $22.82 from its previous closing of $21.79. On that note, let's look at the company's performance. Brickworks reported a $581 million in net profit after tax for 6 months ending January 2022. The half-year profit recorded a monumental 720% rise in the corresponding period last year. Its underlying EBITDA from continuing operations was $488 million, up 200% the prior corresponding period. And after depreciation, earnings before interest and tax increased 254%. Brickworks stated that the profit was boosted by a significant one-off profit in relation to the deemed disposal of Washington H. Soul Pattinson shares upon its merger with Milton during the half. Additionally, the group reported that its portfolio of industrial property in Western Sydney and Brisbane had been experiencing a strong uplift in valuation. According to Brickworks, this was in response to a burgeoning demand for its prime logistics and warehousing space. The managing director of Brickworks, Mr. Lindsay Partridge, said that the company had seen strong demand and sustained growth in the value of the property trust over a number of years. He also highlighted that the pandemic had only fueled this growth by accelerating industry trends towards online shopping and increasing the importance of well-located distribution hubs and sophisticated supply chain solutions. Brick sales have been supported by a long backlog of detached housing projects steadily moving through the construction pipeline. Now coming to the company's dividend report, Brickworks board announced a fully franked interim dividend of 22 cents per share, a rise of 1 cent on the prior corresponding period. The record date for the interim dividend is the 12th of April, with the payment expected on the 3rd of May this year. And lastly, looking at the company's outlook, Brickworks said that it was in a strong position and the increasing scale of its operations implied that it was on track to record over $1 billion in annual group revenue for the first time in its existence. Its managing director also highlighted that Brickworks is in a strong position with a diversified portfolio of attractive assets. Brickworks is currently trading at $22.57. Well, that's all for now on this edition of Hot Performers. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Meanwhile, keep watching Kalkine TV for the latest on market and business news. This is Daniel signing off for now.